Hey guys and welcome. In today's video we're going to be discussing something that I didn't think that I would be talking about on the channel for a very long time with the current state of Halo Infinite. And that is campaign DLC. Ever since I finished the Halo Infinite campaign back in December last year, I always thought to myself that they need to follow up with this fairly quickly because we don't want to get to a stage where the campaign is completely neglected and the multiplayer is essentially just what the teams are focusing on because they are of course very far behind on the multiplayer. I've always thought that they need to do that or adopt a similar approach to their campaign or narrative like Destiny are doing, whereby every couple of months or every new season there'll be a brand new addition to the campaign that you can play through, and it's released on like a weekly basis for the first month or so. That's a really good way that I would like to see Infinite go, or 343 go with this, but we may be getting something a little bit different with campaign DLC this time around. Now in this video I do want to go around and discuss Halo the Endless, which is the campaign DLC name, so whether it's a whole new campaign, whether it's just the start of something that's going to be rolled out frequently, I don't know, we need to wait and see, but there are some leaks as to when the reveal date of this hopefully will be and how it's going to format. So today we're going to discuss all of that in this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys are expecting from Halo the Endless campaign DLC. When do you guys think it's going to release? And what do you think it's going to be like? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel to keep up to date with everything Halo and other games as well. And let's get straight into it. Okay, so covering off some of the leaks and the reason why we're even discussing this in today's video. Campaign DLC is one of those things I've always wanted to discuss, talk about in more detail, and just relish the fact that we're actually going to be getting some form of DLC in the future. When, we don't know at this point, but it's a really cool thing to think about and speculate and theorize where they're going to go with this campaign. Now, for me, campaign DLC is going to be huge for Halo Infinite when it does launch, and I'm excited to understand what happened to the characters that we didn't really see, the Endless, who they are, and some more backstory around them. And it turns out we may actually get a bit of a teaser a bit earlier than we all expected. In June, July time, we know that E3 has been cancelled, but Xbox are hosting their own event alongside Bethesda, and there's a whole list of games and different announcements and reveals that are going to be taking place at that event. Now, none of this is confirmed at the moment. This is very speculative, all of it's speculation, so make sure you guys take it with a pinch of salt, but it would make sense that something like this is revealed at this event. Now, on screen right now, you'll see a list of titles which will have their reveals or trailers or gameplays or whatever it might be revealed at this Xbox event. Again, this is a leak. Take it with a pinch of salt. Some of this stuff may not make it to the final event. But as we can see, Halo the Endless is on there, and in brackets it says we're going to be getting some form of teaser for this. Now, does that necessarily mean that Halo the Endless will be coming this year or next year? Maybe not. I mean, you've got to remember, in 2018 we got our Halo Infinite teaser, game released in the end of 2021. So make sure you guys take that into account as well. Just because we get a teaser for it doesn't mean that we're going to get the game next year. We could be waiting a lot longer for this, so don't get your hopes up, but I'm excited to know and to have some acknowledgement that campaign DLC is in the works, or just another campaign for the game to keep us lore nerds and campaign nerds wanting more and looking forward to something coming in the future. Now, in terms of how Halo Endless is going to take place, how it's going to reveal itself, what's the format of the releases of this as well? Will it just be one giant 8-hour campaign that we can explore and say to Halo again? Will they do it in smaller events, typically like Destiny would, where you would have a campaign that's probably 5, 6, 7 hours long, which is broken down over multiple weeks or months? I would like that approach, to be honest. I like the fact that I can jump into a campaign and play from start to finish in 8 hours. I do like that because I can really be invested in that campaign. But what I do like is also getting to a point where I'm playing it for the first week and then I hit a point where I'm on a cliffhanger and I've got to go back the second week. It increases the longevity of players on the game. It brings players back every single week to want more, to want to find out what's new, and to find out for videos and things like that, which is a really good thing. I would love that approach. I like what they do with Destiny. I'm going to be doing an entirely different video on that point because I think it's a massive point on how Halo or 343 format their DLC going forward. But we did have some leaks, or there are some rumors floating around in terms of Halo the Endless and how it's going to format, and not everyone's convinced that it's just going to be general DLC. It could be a completely different campaign that's going to be releasing alongside Halo Infinite. Now, will it be paid? Will it be free? What's the crack with that? We don't know at this point, but I can almost guarantee you right now, you will need to buy this. This will not be a free add-on. This will be something you've got to purchase alongside the premium campaign. And this is the same with Destiny as well. You've got, you get a bit of a teaser when the season comes out, gets you hyped up for it, leaves you on a cliffhanger. To progress the story even further, you need to buy the season pass. This will be the same thing here as well, but in terms, this will be actual DLC that you will need to go ahead and purchase to play this part of the campaign. I think that's how they're going to go with it, and I think it will be campaign, maybe a 3, 4, 5 hour campaign, and that'll be a more regular thing to keep the story flowing in Halo, and just to not leave it 3 or 4 years before we get the next iteration of the campaign. I hope that's what's going to happen. I could be wrong. Let me know, guys, down below what you want to see 343 do with this and how you want them to push out this campaign DLC. Now, in previous videos and speculation and theories around what campaign DLC might be about and things like that, I do believe that this will be filling in the gaps along with evolving the Endless's story. We will meet the Endless for the first time, their leaders or whatnot, understand a bit more about themselves, how they survived the Halo ring, just generally backfill the story. And then alongside that as well, we'll learn things around characters that we didn't see within Halo Infinite's original campaign. Now, we won't see them all because others will probably be implemented and introduced in further DLC down the line, but the likes of Lasky, the UNSC Infinity, Roland, Halsey, Palmer, maybe even Spartan Locke, Blue Team, all of these different teams and people that are a part of the UNSC and that were on the Infinity at some point around Halo Infinite's campaign timeline have disappeared and we don't know where they are. Maybe a lot of those will be filled in again through audio logs and things like that. That'll be interesting to find out and to understand. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this game progresses, how 343 take the campaign further. I thought Halo Infinite was an amazing campaign, to be honest, for the time that they had to develop it. I thought it was really, really good. And I just want the campaign to follow suit and be as good, if not better. But guys, that's all we're going to have time for today. It is just a little bit of a breakdown as to what we know so far around campaign DLC and just bring you guys the news around it, really. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be keeping an eye open. I might even live stream this event just so that we can look at it live on stream together. I want to be able to be excited for this mode or this extra expansion for the campaign. I hope we don't have to wait too long for it. Fingers crossed that we don't. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel as well to keep up to date with everything. And as soon as this thing drops, videos galore, lore videos everywhere, and I can't wait for it. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Speak soon and take care.